Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right, we are back. Apologies for that. Okay. We are back. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Let me just check that this is looking right. That is not looking right. It's doing it again. I am going to start the match, but I'll be able to fix what it looks like in a second so that you can all see properly. Apologies for that. I will sort that out now, but we'll start the match for now. And we'll sort out the aspect ratio issues inside of the draft. Apologies, people watching now. I need a cup of tea. Alright, so let me just toggle broadcast, make sure we're all good to go. Bang. Everything else looks good. Okay. We can have a nice little view, a really nice view of Team Flash Rocket here. And I'll sort that out now. Okay. No, I've actually done it. I've definitely done it this time. Without any delay. We can now see the screen perfectly. I'll get rid of my preview. I don't need that anymore. Because all we need is some Dota 2.
Radiant team ban.
Apologies to all again. I did not mean for the little technical difficulties there. But, you know, I changed from my operating system recently, reinstalled everything, and thought I had everything sorted, but all good. Now, if you're wondering, oh man, you sound a little bit different. What's happening? Why are you sounding different? Because I'm a fully fledged paddy diver this time. Many who were watching last week probably heard me mention that I was almost finished. This time the weather permitted, and I am literally a diver. So when you refer to me as a caster, that is correct. If you refer to me as a diver, that is also correct. There's two things. Two things now. Like Dota 2 things. And we're starting off with some bands. Ever heard of them? Bands? Huh? Oh yeah, the chat's getting excited. Oh yeah, chat. And some concurrent viewers are joining us now. That's probably because the initial stream didn't work properly, and now they're back with us on the next stream. Happy days. If I was to do that, does it still just show Dota? It does. And what we need is the sound to always be playing, even if I minimize. Play sound in desktop. There we go. Swag time. Oh, thank you, Swag time. Thank you, Swag time. That's awesome.
Ten seconds remaining.
Bang, bang, bang.
5 seconds remaining.
My computer is working hard, as expected, because it is streaming hard. The harder they stream.
Radiant team ban.
Interesting. Why is that working so hard?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
5 seconds remaining. Or more bands.
Radiant team pick.
Radiant team pick. Okay, so we got 3 bands now.
Team pick.
Good on that. And finally, we've got our first pick. So we've got those traditional bands out of the way already. The silencer is gone. But unlike previous matches, we've actually got a few unique ones.
Radiant
An ancient
team
apparition
band.
coming out very early in the banding stage, along with a Snapfire and a... Actually, Snapfire is a great band, but it's not that common. And a Wind Ranger as a band is also pretty unique. There is no Witch Doctor band. There's no PL band is another
team
popular.
band.
Minor League gamers have been paying attention. They have now banned Timbersaw. And I'm sure Lena's in Team Flesh Rocket, the captain. He's sitting there very sad right now thinking, what hero am I meant to play? There's only one hero that I play. I can't play another hero, guys. What am I going to do? Well, he's going to have to figure that out.
10 seconds
He's
remaining.
absolutely going to have to figure that out. And that's the way it is for him.
5 seconds remaining.
But we've got a Nature's Prophet, and it looks like the POS 1s have come out first, which I love. I actually love. I think POS 1s can do whatever they need. Obviously, there's hard counters and there's hard counters. But you can get a POS 1 out early. Nothing wrong with it.
Dire team ban.
Exciting ban.
Dire team pick.
Starting pick.
Radiant team pick.
Woodwinker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Woodwinker pick.
Radiant team pick.
Apologies if I'm being a bit quiet. There's just a few messages coming from other players from the league, other teams. Just sorting those out now.
Hmm. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
A
remaining.
lot of positive messages.
Dire
The
team
teams are very much getting into each other. As none of you are captains, because all of the captains are most likely playing right now. Unless, of course, there is one team having a bye. Any DSAT captains out there? Maybe Ray Sneezy himself will come in and have a little listen, have a little watch. But any captains out there who are able to see the
10
chat,
seconds
they're
remaining.
very, very aggressive to each other. Well, not aggressive, just big threats. Big coming for the throats. Big coming for your points. Big coming. Big comes in general, actually. And we got Winter Wyvern. We've got a bit of a big fantasy sort
10
of.
seconds
I guess they're all
remaining.
pretty, Dota 2 is a bit of fantasy situation.
Radiant team pick.
Primal Beast, let's go. I love to see this hero. Like Mars, I think he's extremely useful. But just barely gets picked. But here we are. We've got Primal Beast now. Pugna Band is awesome. He's obviously very much an issue. Lifestealer Band is very classic, very
10 seconds
solid, very...
remaining.
I'm not going to say easy. I am going to say easy. Very easy hero to play.
5 seconds remaining.
As long as you know how to play. Of course. Of course. MLG with Sweet Dazzler is back supporting MLG. Welcome back, Sweet Dazzler. And you might realize that I am responding to chat messages very quickly because there is zero delay on this right now. So it's only the delay that comes from OBS to YouTube, which is about 12
Radiant
seconds.
team ban.
Which is just not that much, but everything's going to be happening much more live. I've trusted these teams to not do any cheating or anything like that. I can't monitor the other team. I can't monitor MLG as much as I can monitor as much as I can. Is there a delay? Yeah, that's exciting. He's watching on the Dota 2 account. Very nice. Very nice. Did the audio work?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Oh, you're just saying that, EJ. You're just saying that, EJCS. You don't want to listen to me talk. You have more control. I guess the delay is actually 2 minutes there. So this is much more live.
Remaining.
This is much more live.
5 seconds remaining.
Bang, bang, bang.
Team ban.
Radiant team ban. A Darkseer. So I am a little bit concerned about, like, obviously Jakiro is great and so is an Ice Path. But I am concerned about the control in their team. I guess they don't need heaps because Darkseer is great against the Nature's Prophet. You can get him out of those tree sprouts so he can stun him through that. So can Techie, so can Ice Path. So Nature's Prophet, he should be scared because normally he can use his sprouts to make it so that people can't see him. If you can't see him, you can't cast abilities often, but these are all point targeted spells. So Nature's Prophet's not getting out anywhere.
Dire team pick.
A Dazzle! I love this! A Dazzle for the game 1. I wonder what the mid is going to be, because it could be any of those heroes in the far right, and then we've got a Viper coming out and saying, F off. A Viper is so solid, and I think Il Cage is the mid player. So this might be a mid techies. Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I meant, CJ. EJCS. I'm just worried people didn't want to listen to me talk, and if they have an option to just go into Dota and watch there without my voice, I think that they might choose that. So that is an option if you hate me. What? And we are back. We are gaming. We are back. We are here. Let's hope my buttons work. Yeah, no, immediately.
Prepare
Immediately
for battle.
proving that down. Confirm. Left. Confirm. Right. Confirm. Happy days. And we are back. We are back. If I do this, does it go quick? No. That works. So this also works. We are so back. Bang. Bang. Let's zoom out. Lag spike. Very, very high FPS coming from my computer. Let me see if I can sort that out, because that should not be that high. 146? No, that's fine. And let's get the famous VSL stick count going. So which team is winning based on ones and sticks? Well, MLG has none. MLG literally has 0 sticks and 0 ones. So far, Team Flash Rocket has got this one in the bag. We haven't been wrong yet, and we're never going to be wrong. That's what the V is. They're very correct. They're very good. They're guessing. We've got, as we see in the chat, we've actually got Slap on Daz. I don't know what that means, but Slap is on Daz, and he's got a bunch of branches, which means this is a core Dazzle. He's going to be in the mid lane. He's going to be bothering people, and I personally love a mid lane Daz. I played him the other day, but I'm not as good as Slap. I'm not as good as Slap on the Dazzle, so I lost twice. I lost twice. Even though I had some other players from... Oh, no worries, no worries. Enough about me. Dead. Sneaky. Not so sneaky. Definitely could have used the smoke better there. Maybe wrapped around a little bit more. But they are holding spells as well. Nobody's got any spells selected. So they're playing very, very happy. Very, very nice. They think that there's wards. And, In the words of Shrek, you thought wrong. That is missing, that ward. That observer ward is going to be staying there for the rest of his days. And that's all good. It looks like the heroes are going gently into the lane. That's also going to miss the sentry. He could have swore it was right here, but it was not. It was not. Just look at Dazzler. He's got the Q, which as a mid laner, I think you should probably get an E to get that range creep. But oh well, the mid lane is going to just go to what I'm going to look at for now. We're just going to have a little bit of a look at the mid lane. Wait for the players to go into their position so we can officially say, and you should be hitting this. What? I think he must have missed him with the poison touch. I do think a level 1 Dazzle could kill a level 1 Viper, especially if he's got Nether Toxin. Lena's not confident. He's feeling good. Oh my god, I've missed first blood. It's been a while, but I have to apologize anyway. I've missed first blood. But you know what? You didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve it. No abilities used. Classic Dota. No ultimates used, so it's not going to count it. Would love to know how to sort that one there out. Let's get those last hits up and we can begin the lane. Bottom lane, Ursa's taking a lot of pressure. Camsy returning. Returning from his death with some damage. Bottom lane for the for the Radiant team of Minor League gamers. We've got a position 1 Ursa with a hard support hero. Dazzle gets a kill mid lane. Slap, well done. In the meantime, MLG for the Radiant team is a Dazzle, and that is mid, and he's against a Viper who he just got a solo kill against, which is very, very good for a Dazzle. He's probably queuing up an item now. He's trying to, yep, he's getting that Nully. And bottom lane, I just got the edge of that, but a Jakiro has gone down. In the meantime, MLG's Eye Shock. He's going to race Camsy down on this Ursa, and that's going to be an easy kill, especially with an Orb of Frost, and especially with a dragon on the ground. They don't move very fast there, much like a plane. No, not much like a plane. Planes are still very quick on the ground, but in Dota, dragons are not very fast on the ground. Jakiro keeping himself in the sky at all times, running fast. But yes, very good kill. Lots of kills coming on this bottom lane already. Lots of kills in the game in general. More than 1 kill a minute, and it's only 3 minutes in. Let's go back to that top lane now. Have a little bit of a look. And the Radiant team for Minor League Gaming, we have got a position 3. We've got a dead position 3 Darkseer. And his support is a position 4 Techie. So that's going to be a lot of fun watching what he's got to offer. They are up against a position 1 Nature's Prophet, Team Flesh Rocket, and a position 5 Hooded Wink. Yep, thank you there, Nicola Robinson. Planes are fast on the ground, dragons not so much. So apologies for using that metaphor. It was wrong. it was wrong. Sweet Dazzler. Raymond Ali is also back. Raymond, you're also an MLG fan, if I remember. So you're happy to see this MLG doing well already. Sweet Dazzler with the strong arm. Has Dazzle got that kill, and that was a little while ago, but very relevant. Bottom lane is just looking like it's the most exciting. I'm going to keep an eye on the health bars at the top. I can also just keep it here on the bottom lane for a little bit. Nice little pull coming out, making this Ursa feel real safe because top lane, I was not keeping an eye on the health bars. I am on fire. I want the laning stage to finish already so I can just have all the heroes in the same spot and I don't have to ruin it. Camsy flying in the ground. Look at this move speed. Look at this 285 move speed when a dragon is in the ground. And then when? Now he's on the ground. Soon. 285 now. Very slow. And this Ursa is in very much a little bit of trouble, but he manages to use his onslaught. Manages to use his Earthshock to get out, and now they're actually turning this. The slows coming out from Camsy is big, and now the Nature's Prophet has showed up as well. He's stuck in some trees, and he's stuck getting hit. The wand is enough to keep him alive for now. The Jakiro is now the person that they're going to turn onto. And Camsy may have overplayed a little bit here. No. I think it was good. Well done. Nature's Prophet showing up there is very good. He needs to be showing up for his team. He can do that every 30 seconds. He's the only hero in the game which can teleport in any direction. Dazzle mid lane. Viper doesn't have any poison attack. Yes, I don't mind what he's doing.
Dire's structures are fortified.
But I also think he's confused, thinking that Dazzle deals magic damage, when that is not true. As you can see there, damage type physical, the red ladder, that is also physical. His ultimate also ruins your armor, so you deal more physical damage. Whereas, you know, he's trying to put the corrosive skin on, get the magic resist. It does help the attack slow, I guess. That's also a very good 18
Radiant structures are
slow kills,
fortified.
nice. Dazzle's now level 6. I'll keep an eye on Dazzle. He can probably dive without much stress at all. Fonzie is now... Base Boot's coming out for this Ursa. That's very, very nice for him. Base Boot soon on Fonzie. Last hits, they're very even amongst the entire game. Mid lane, though, there is now 4 players there. Oh no, the techies actually went on the... I don't think he's played against the new Dazzle, potentially. That can't be true. I've seen Ilcage play a bunch. Just trying to save his mid laner, I think, instead of trying to go for the kill. Oh no, he's on Dazzle's team. What am I talking about? Bioshock, bottom lane, gets his solo kill onto the Primal Beast. He's playing it out of his mind. Chikyo is going to go down. Ursa's going to get out, and I think that's very much well worth it. You just put up a little bit of a net worth. Go back to last 2 now, but Ursa's comfortably sitting on top of that net worth.
Radiant
Fonzie TP'd bottom. Feeling like he can't lane against this Ursa anymore. Instead, he's going to try his luck against a Darkseer, which I think is working out very well, because that Darkseer almost died. Viper has decided to go mid, bottom lane, and more kills coming bottom lane, which of course I'm missing. Have to get that farm. There's just the facets there, which is a new little selection that you can do as a spectator. Not that new, but one that I'm going to be using in VSL now. And this Ursa is in potentially some trouble. And now, this Hoodwink is actually the one who is in trouble. He has got a Fairy Fire and he will use it, but this Ursa has an ultimate. He's happily going to try and dive for that because now he has damage reduction. However, the towers are now hitting down on him and so is the enemy team. But he's going to be safe. He is absolutely going to make it out. In fact, he's actually going to turn. And I think this is going to work out very well. And so is the kill. They are feeling really good now. Turning again onto Team Flesh Rocket, hitting more kills. That is their position 1 hero who just died there. That ended up being a 3-for-0, it looks like. Very well played by MLG. Techie's playing extremely well there. Great rotation. Putting damage onto 3 heroes while also helping assist on the kill for Winter Wyvern. Unfortunately, James misses a nice stun that would have worked out very well, however. Fonzie doesn't have much damage because he doesn't have any mana. What has he got on his career at the moment? He's got the Soul Ring coming out. That's going to help a lot. Just by having mana, this hero becomes much more dangerous. Viper with an ultimate should definitely be hitting some rotations. I love that he's building... I love that he's building Blade Mails into Travels. He wants to be there for his team. He absolutely wants to be there for his team, but he just feels like he's a bit weak now. Needs some of that armor, which is, I think, a good build, especially against an Ursa. Techies can't help but damage you. Yeah, very nice.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I just got to leave it on bottom, don't I? I don't know why Nature's Prophet is there as the POS 1, but Ursa finally goes down. A wicked, sick kill streak going towards the side of Team Flesh Rocket. That's going to feel really good. 900 XP shared amongst heroes, especially this low in the game. Viper didn't even have to use Viper Strike. Did Viper actually get any of that XP? Split among 3 heroes? No. Techie's in a bit of trouble. Not enough mana to use his trample, otherwise Techie's would definitely die. But instead, that's okay. There is a heal coming out, and I think he should just go ahead and use it now. on his teammate, and I think he is. No? Is he going to save it? No, he's going to trust that his teammate gets out. The courier ends up getting killed, but there's 4 heroes down here for a position 4. It's probably not worth it. In fact, the fact that Primal Beast gets out there is incredible. Kamsy wasting a lot of time. They will get the kill eventually, and it is another one for Sai Shock, so he is feeling good. Celebrate good times to have 8 kills at only 10 minutes. It is definitely something you want, but, you know, you're sitting here with 5,000 gold, probably at a Battle Fury. Yeah, very soon. It's going to get under a 12-minute Battle Fury feels very nice. Dealing so much damage already. Now they're looking at this tower.
Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Good spells coming out from the Hoodwink, but this tower is unfortunately, there's a catapult here. This is just what's going to happen. Viper, on the other hand, is trying to push that mid tower to sort of force some sort of trade. However, the Ursa's going to go down. That is horrible. Horrible may be a stretch, but he was so close to his Battle Fury. He was 600 gold away from his Battle Fury. If he didn't die there and instead was hitting creeps right now, he would just be in such a better position to start snowballing out of control. If there was a time to be a greedy carry, it was definitely there. I think his team was being a little bit greedy there. Shallow Grave on a Dazzle and things like this. They should have just been looking to get him out no matter what. Especially in VSL. And an Ursa has been spotted again. They know that someone's there. They can assume that it's Ursa, and they're wrapping around. I love this move. They've seen him. They've found him. They're going. They've actually gone on different targets. Fonzie making the absolute right decision and going on the position 1 hero who is very close to Battle Fury. But the rest of the team finding themselves a hard support, which is unfortunate that they didn't get that communication quite right, because that would have been an incredibly important kill for them. Instead, they find themselves a hard support. It's happy days, especially for this Viper who was sort of struggling on a bit of XP. Ursa chasing down.
Has been denied. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Kamsy's coming with some spells. Yep, and he's playing nice and safe. He's not getting too close. He's gonna sit on top of that cliff there. Sasha, my teammates hate me is actually what his name is. So that no wonder they didn't save it. I haven't actually showed y'all the items in a while. There's just been too much action. So let's get that one there up. Ooh, which button is it? New computer. Who'd have thought? There it is. Okay, it's my F5.
Denied.
Yep, things look like they're slowing down a little bit. Let's just have a look at those.
Just keeping it loose.
Anything important? So obviously we've got a Maelstrom coming out for the Nature's Prophet. He's going to look into probably getting a Mignonia. A Heaven Halberd already. Of course there was still kills happening. These teams are ravenous. Primal Beast dealing a lot of damage here, managing to get a kill on the Ursa, so the death on the Winter Wyvern is very much worth it. Viper is fighting against a Dragon. Dragon versus Dragon. Viper ends up being a lot. No, he does go down. Hard support kills the mid. But the Blade Mail there is actually what allowed him to trade, even though he started that fight on lower amount of health. Dazzle now on the Slap. Slap is doing a lot of damage. It may not look like it because this man has a lot of health, but he's actually deciding to TP away and run, which was the right decision. I actually think they could have killed this Dazzle if they committed more. They had stuns. All they had to do was get the kill on him. He did have Grave coming up, and that would have given him another 4 seconds, and we're going to see lots of that, but all the heroes get out. Ultimately, a lot of big swings. No, not. Someone get that bear indeed, EJCS. You saw that too.
Dark light.
Only grand final is a best out of 3, Sweet Dazzler. And if you would like to see the table, you are able to join the Virtual Sports League Discord. Fonzie looking for a solo kill. He just has to put another mine down. He's done it, and he got the kill. Ill Cage, very happy there, getting himself a kill onto the Primal Beast. Position 4 getting the kill on the offlaner feels very, very nice. Vale. I mean, he's just underneath the Ursa, so I was about to say he's not farming too well, but he must be. I haven't seen him much, and he's just below the Ursa, who has had a Battle Fury. I'm not sure quite what the time was. You might have seen that chat yourselves. And this is a dead Winter Wyvern in many ways than one. However, they are looking to fight here. Can they actually get this? Yep. He goes down, but he's done a lot of damage. He's actually still alive. And the techies with an incredible kill there. The Sprout combined with the Bushwhack does a lot of damage. It ends up being a 3 for 3. The Pos 1 cleaning up a lot there, especially getting that kill on Anarchus, the position 5, who was on a 3 streak. Dazzle doing a lot there, as you can see. Can't wait to start this fight recap. Here it is. Yeah, Dazzle with almost 4k damage. It's also just the fact that they weren't able to heal. And there's the ultimates that we used, the items. We're not allowed to know. We're just not allowed to know. Dota 2 is still in beta. It doesn't work for lobbies that aren't completely local, apparently, which is very frustrating. Keeping himself alive. Campsy with the 1. Very nice. Is Viper able to get here in time? He doesn't have an ultimate. And Viper, there was plenty of damage he doesn't want to chase. Just doesn't think it's worth it. Bushwhack was... Hoodwink was behind him. Definitely something that might have been worth it, but nothing wrong with playing safe, especially when you're unsure. Especially when you want travels. You want to be able to help your team wherever they are. This is incredible play. They're going on a Viper. He's slowing them down. He didn't get the blade mail off. Otherwise, Techie would be dead. He's got it off now, but he's unable to get spells, especially with the Dazzle behind. Nobody was probably... Cage probably wasn't going to die there. James not panicking. He's just getting out of there. Good stuff. I think Pong B should also get a blade mail, and on the career at the moment is a Blink Dagger. Also a very good option, especially against this Dazzle. This is a team that is better. It's probably better to go on this team. There's 2 of these Dazzles and things like that than have them go on you.
Radiant's top tower
He's got
is
the
under
blink.
attack.
He's happy to fight. They are missing a few
Radiant
spells,
are
and they're missing their
scanning.
mid laner. Just farm the mid lane. Nice, James. Happy days. Okay.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Radiant are scanning.
He's actually getting a pipe as well. This team is looking very nice. I think the Darkseer pick is doing really well. However, top, they found the position 1 Nature's Prophet, and he's taking a lot of damage, but Hump Beast has come in. There's a semblance of safety here with his team now showing up. Hamsy, is he able to get... Oh, he did. He already got the Cold Embrace off, tried to heal him, so that was good. Viper takes down the Jakiro's easy target. So it's a 2 for 1, but the 1 is 2 supports versus a safe lane. The Ursa has now arrived. Happily kills this Viper. It was a very good curse onto the Dazzle. A really good choice of target. However, there was just not enough damage. There was already a stun coming through. It was unfortunate. The Winter Wyvern now goes down, and they're trying to get out of dodge. Ursa has his own blink and has managed to find the gap close. I know he has Enrage still. He has no issue diving underneath this tower, especially with the Dazzle on his team. This is looking very dangerous. There is no heal mitigation. There is no way to control a Ursa at the moment, especially if these stuns keep missing. Actually, the Witch's Curse is obviously a very good spell for this Ursa. And yep, there's a blink coming out for the Winter Wyvern. Happy days. Iceman, I love goth girls. Dang.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Dire's top tower. There's the first T2 coming out. Now, MLG has recently
Radiant's
asked
bottom
about
tower
the
is
bonus
under
points.
attack.
They are wanting to know how they can maximize bonus points.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So far, it doesn't look like there's any bonus points coming out for any team. Linus has finally got his travels and he's going to look towards Ags. I think that's a good call again. Primal Beast looking like he was about to go down. Lena played very well there. Lena's on the Viper. Saved his teammate with the slows, got out of dodge. James almost chipping Chikiro with this bushwhack. It would have been very successful, but it was close. De-warding as well. These fights are very good. The play that's coming out is very, very nice. And while there is a 10k gold lead for the team of MLG, they are still being held back a little bit. Nature's Prophet as well. He is holding on. He is finding his farm. Basher coming out for Ursa soon. It's on the career. Techie is running into this field of mines which he has made. Lena, just run in there and use your blade mail is what he should have done. He's done it now and he's getting into range of them, and now the Techies will go down. Viper manages to take the kill as well. He's looking for his BKB. He's going to go for an Aghanim Shard first. I don't think he should. I don't think they need more stuns, but I don't play Primal Beast that much. Fonzie giving a lot of value to the Shard. Super fiery cut there. Techie's doing a lot of damage while everyone chases him inside of this crazy amount of mines that he's got set up. Prophet steals the Wisdom Rune. Very, very nice. Now they did get the Wisdom Room on the other side as well. Plenty of damage. A very good back wall by the Iceman. Cool as ever as he actually gets Winter's Curse. Ursa is now hitting his own teammate. Primal Beast gets a nice little initiation there, but Dazzle sitting there on the back line. His Knuckle projection just supplying too much in this fight. Healing and damage both. While that was a really well played fight, you'll see soon that the damage stats on both teams will be quite even. The difference is one has a healer. Now they are looking to end this game in 28 minutes, it looks like, potentially. Prophet trying to get this kill. He manages to get it, making it a 3 for 4. So the Ursa does end up going down. So it's more even than it was going to look like. But yes, it still ends up being a 3 for 4. Dazzle. Items used. Hold on. Okay, a pipe was used. Here we go. The pipe was actually used. And knock injection is up yet again. And yep, now they're going on the right target. This is a Dazzle. Make him use the grave on himself. Don't let him just heal whoever he wants. However, they just don't have any more damage. The spells have been used, but the heals are far too aggressive coming out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They lack the damage. 2700 coming out from the Dazzle in that fight. 2000 from a Dark Seer.
Dire are scanning.
Ends up being a 3 for none.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Viper
Dire's
heading
middle
mid. I think they should
tower is under
probably
attack.
just give this tower. The pings have come out. They want it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
A nice curse.
Radiant's top tower is under
However,
attack.
he's going to die. If you're not getting Ursa in the curse, he is just going to blink and kill you, apparently. Well played by the Ursa. It's exactly what he should be doing. Side shock. My teammates hate me.
middle
Not anymore.
barracks
Not
are under
since this
attack.
performance that you're pulling out.
Dire's middle barracks
7 and 0 on the Dazzle. Very big
Radiant's
kill
top
if they
tower
manage
has
to get
fallen.
him. That's just the thing.
Dire's
How are you
middle
meant to get him
barracks are under
amongst
attack.
all of this team, which is just 17, 18k up now?
Has fallen.
What is Dota
Radiant's
Plus
top
thing?
tower
Yep,
is
looks like a
under
90%. It's pretty hard to disagree with when they're 18k up and their team is this scary. And they just don't have any BKBs to be able to control this magic damage. Or, unlike the team of Minor League Gaming, they don't have an aura hero. Healing and also just mitigating a lot of the damage coming out. They can see the Ursa gone, and they continue to try and get a catch. And I think Rumble Beast has made the right call here, because now the Nature's Prophet is able to put down some damage. However, they turn around with the pipe, with the Greaves, with the Techies, finding 3 spells, but the Prophet has got a BKB, but he's just too low already. They managed to get a 3v5 fight and essentially wipe the team. The only reason that... and he might get caught here. 25 minutes. I think if they went down mid there, they would be able to end. But instead, they are getting a Roshan. They are able to finish this game within 28 minutes.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
It really was nasty. The Techies played very well in that last fight. And that Darkseer combo is just so dangerous. Now Dazzle and Ursa are still not in this fight, and Viper is now joining the fray. However, you cannot slow someone who's been surged by Darkseer, so they're able to get out. Maybe Pulverize just wasn't up in time. Don't know if Bonzi is wishing he had 1400 gold closer to his BKB. 26 minutes now. It doesn't look like they're going for the bonus point of finish the game in 28 minutes, even though I think it was very much possible. Vale on Team Flash Rocket. They really need him. He's looking at a pike, and I think a pike is a very good item. I just don't think you're going to survive long enough or do enough damage in these fights. Ursa looking...
Radiant are scanning.
The scan was good, but the Prophet's already out. And now Dazzle has found himself that looked like a Desolator. Yes, he's got himself a Desolator now, so he's hitting so damn hard. Shadow Wave. Nice little bit of attack speed. I love it. Has he also got... Okay, the attack range. Dangerous. Strength treads. Love to see, especially with Dazzle. Techies taking a lot of damage. Break is handy, and the Ursa is left to jump the backline and get a kill. Pushback on 3 is very, very helpful, except they have more heals coming out. Prophet doesn't want to use his BKB. Another kill coming out because Ursa is on the back line, uncontested, just taking these heroes one by one. Unfortunately, Winter Wyvern is unable to get his ultimate off, which is very, very handy. Something that they need. They've called GG. They just needed to wait for 28 minutes to make that call. Fonzie. They've called GG, but they are not giving up. The buybacks have come. They had an option to select to give up, but they've decided against it, or have they? Ursa now goes down. So apparently they're not looking...
Radiant victory.
Okay, Minor League Gaming takes game 1. Happy days. 5-min break. I'll make the next lobby. Yorville. Okay, happy days. Oh, but you're supposed to like series. No selection needed. Ooh. They still get the bonus points? Yes, if Thompson? Yes, that I messaged Thompson. Next game's up. We're just going to take a 5-minute break. Feel free to do whatever you need. I won't close the stream down. We'll just leave it running. Happy days. Welcome back. Welcome back. We've now got a substitute. Il Cage is out for dinner. He had dinner plans. No problem at all. The official substitute for Team Minor League Gaming is filling in for him now. So Reaver's going to show up soon. We can probably get the game started. Okay, seems like the players are ready to go, and we're going to click start match. Just make my little checks here. Team name is good. Everything's public. Happy days. Select, pick a side. Team Flesh Rocket versus Minor League Gaming Game 2. Now, Minor League Gaming are very much wanting points here. And looks like we're starting.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Dire team ban.
Any more games of this one? So there will be no more games for Division 2 tonight as the other teams are playing right now. So there's 4 teams playing tonight. And there's 6 teams playing tonight, but 2 of those teams are playing in Division 1. They all start at the same time. So they all would have started at 9 a.m. UTC. Which means that they're all probably on game 2 at the moment. Actually, this one here was quite early, but they will, be halfway through. So even if there are a game, I won't cast that when they're halfway through.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
So as far as this stream goes, this is the last game for this stream.
Dire team pick.
Silencer.
Silencer has been picked. So the bans have come out almost the exact same. The only difference is... Oh, no, not almost the exact same. There's very, very similar bans. Specifically, Minor League Gaming. They have banned the exact same heroes. And instead of allowing a ban to come through, they've picked Silencer. So I think
5
this might
seconds
be
remaining.
at least at maximum maybe the
Radiant
second. This is
team
probably
back.
the first time a silencer has been picked in Virtual Sports League, because every team bans it in first phase. MOG, let's run it back, says Sweet Dazzler. He's very much got your back. Team Flash Rocket getting
Radiant
their
team
preferred
back.
pick. Linaz finding his Timber Saw immediately. If you're going to pick this rude silencer, then I'm going to pick my rude Timber Saw, as I'm sure what he's thinking. Little green goblin man, he's going to be sitting very comfortable. But it is nice Team Flash Rocket
remaining.
felt the damage that the Dazzle and the Ursa bought, so
5
they've
seconds
banned those
remaining.
two heroes first instead. So now it's up to MLG to find just some other combos which would make the enemy team want to ban them.
Dire team back. Dire team pick.
So as far as the standings go, Minor League Gaming are currently 4th. Team Flash Rocket are 3rd, Minor League Gaming 4th. The bad guys who are currently playing
10
Drafting
seconds remaining.
Disasters. Is that correct? Yes.
5 seconds remaining.
Drafting Disasters
Radiant
is 2nd,
team
the
pick.
bad guys is
Lion.
currently last. So I think even if they win, because Minor League Gaming has already won game 1, it looks like they are going to make finals. The bad guys look like they are going to miss out this year. This season, sorry.
10 seconds remaining. 5
DSAC on top
seconds
with 8
remaining.
points. Drafting Disasters second with 7. Team Flash Rocket with 5 points. And Minor League Gaming with 5 points. The only reason that Team Flash Rocket is sitting above is because they have 1 win. Minor League Gaming only have 2 draws and 3 bonus points. Lion has been picked by Team Flash
Radiant
Rocket.
team
It's a very
pick.
solid pick,
Phantom Assassin.
especially against the PA. Obviously, PA can make this line disappear.
Dire team pick.
Void incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Bloodseeker.
Ten
I like these
seconds
hero
remaining.
picks. Right now, we are playing with a draft that
5 seconds
is
remaining.
uncommon, but has everything, especially from the game of Team Flash Rocket. So we're looking at a Timbersaw, which is obviously just a very strong pick for Lena's. Lion handles a lot of the stunning, the lockdown, or any of just that nice little team fight. And then Phoenix is also an incredible team fighter. This also just allows a hero like Bloodseeker to be picked without it being an issue, because they've got the stun on the Lion. They have,
Radiant
so he can
team
hunt
back.
together with the Bloodseeker. They have this catch for the Void, because Lion can get a blink, or Void Seeker can simply rupture the Void Spirit. It feels really good. Bloodseeker doesn't care too much about a silencer either. Timbersaw does, and so does Phoenix. But
Dire team
yeah,
back.
silencer's always good. There's lots of carry bans coming out from the team of minor league gamers, which I think it's a pretty good strategy. Got a core ban on the... They didn't want to be against a Stormbreaker.
10 seconds.
What am I saying?
Remaining.
Stormbreaker, that's an ability.
5
Dawnbreaker.
seconds remaining.
MOG's flag looking nice. Team Flash Rockets looking scandalous. That's what the S stands for in VSL, scandalous.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team back.
Sweet Dazzler hates the flag. First game MLG Apatmika. Rat Daddy. Hate
10
Rat
seconds
Daddy.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Not a fan of Rat Daddy.
Radiant team pick.
Necro has come out as a ban. I wonder why. Wonder what they were worried about there. I guess they just don't want this PA to have to build a nullifier. I like these just these big heroes they didn't want to F around with. An Enigma, Doom.
10 seconds remaining.
This is interesting. I'm not sure what I would
5
pick
seconds
here.
remaining.
I don't think they're looking for a safe laner. Maybe a position 3. 12 seconds left. They don't have much time to make this decision.
Dire team pick.
Brood mother.
Earth Shaker.
You may now select your heroes.
Brood Mother's coming out. Slap. Do not brand blue. And then they just pick an Earth Shaker in response. Brood in the house. It is very exciting to see the man with Don't Ban Brood getting a Brood pick. But it's also fun to see a resonating Ridge Earth Shaker in response. Nice little counter. And as you can see, Fonzie has a very, very serious cosmetic here. This is a cosmetic which you can only get by playing a lot of this hero. So he locked it in very quickly. And we are gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called gaming. What is the name of the game though? What is the name of the game? The name of the game is Counting Sticks. We're gonna count some sticks real seriously. We're gonna get real serious in our stick counting ability. And as far as we're concerned, MLG 2 sticks versus 4 of TFR. Virtue Stickly.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Let's get this down. What do I think about Xanax, especially as a carry? I think he's been playing really, really well for the boys. Wait, where is my Xanax? Where is he? 1.5. Where is my Xanax lover?
The battle begins.
Oh, oh, oh. Happy days, no kills, no first bloods missed, and there is absolutely no issues coming out here to start with, which is, yeah, it's happy to see. And Timbersaw already getting some hits in. Well, Xanax Lover's not in this game, is he? Right? I really thought he was.
Denied.
Anyway, I'm just gonna watch these health bars, and we'll just go through the heroes here. So, for our team of Minor League Gaming, we have got a position 1 Phantom Assassin. That's Psyshock, Antichrist, Anarchist, the captain. He's the position 5 on a silencer. Going for some denies, now going for some hits, and they are up against a position 3 Earthshaker, that is Fonzie, and Kamzy as a position 4 Phoenix. Love the Phoenix pick. Big fan of Phoenix. Mid lane for the Radiant team Minor League Gaming, we have got a Broodmother, and that is against TF, Team Flash Rockets, Lena's on a Timbersaw. The T in Team Flash Rocket stands for Timbersaw, in fact, because this is this player's favorite hero by far. I think he has maybe 300 plus more games than his next hero. I'll check that soon, but for now, top lane, we've got a position 3. We've got a position 3 Undying, and that's Iceman playing that for the Team Minor League Gaming, and that is a Void Spirit position 4. That's awesome. Maybe they decided this to mix it up, but yeah, that's there's Reaver. This is the substitute coming in this game with a position 4. I love that. And then they are up against a position 1 Bloodseeker. Haven't seen him in a while, and a hard support Bloodseeker's Valet playing, and then that's a hard support Lion, and that is just James. Simple little username there of James. That's James Torrens, by the way. I think he's taken his music off, but he's a Spotify rapper. You better believe it. Epic. I missed it. Where? No. Who was it? And it was on Kamzy. Yet again, Kamzy feeding a first blood. He's just a generous man. He thinks these teams are hungry. They did end up getting a return kill. The first blood is obviously a little bit more important. I have missed it again though, and I'm so sorry. I had the Lion's health bar and I could see it going down. I just couldn't get it quick enough. Apologies. 2 kills in a row missed. The L in VSL stands for look, I'm sorry. Oh my god, and I'm sorry again. Oh no. Sorry, let's get those last hits up. That's what the L should stand for. Timbersaw having a very nice game. Much different to his Viper last time, which did struggle against the Dazzle mid of Slap. Phoenix, Kamzy. Another death going to him, and this is not good news because Phoenix is also a bit of a slow boy. Going back to our situation of these dragons, they're just not very good on the ground. He's going to have a very long walk to get there, but oh well. Now, Earthshaker hasn't completed a wand. Neither has Phantom Assassin. They're really looking to get these boots instead of a wand. I can't believe it. Broodmother is doing well, considering it is against a Timbersaur who likes Brood. He has no issue playing against the Brood. Lots of armor, doesn't get stacks easy against these spiderlings. But I guess this is why Slap is called Don't Ban Brood. He's just comfy on this hero. He's also got the best cosmetic, the most spider-looking spider cosmetic that you can get on Dota 2. Just leave it mid. These two are about to hit level 6, and I also think there might be a kill soon. I'm going to keep an eye on top bar, just looking at these health. James, when you're watching this, just know I'm sad, and I might even just try and get those 2 songs that I had off you. I can't remember their names either. I just remember putting them on the playlist, and then there being 2 songs which had Unknown or something like this on it. And then I knew immediately it was you. Very sad days. Bottom lane, Earthshaker's getting a little bit of damage put onto him, and I actually think he is going to go down potentially because there's more daggers coming out. However, the Phoenix is just telling him to F off a little bit. Now, the spirits are gone, so he dives out the way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The rune? No bottle? Yes, okay. Timbersaur doesn't have a bottle. Was it bottom? Oh, goodness gracious me. However, the PA looking like he's going to go down. No, there's no... He's going to tick away thanks to that dying light. That is the only reason why Phantom Assassin died there. And of course, a few misses. Broodmother, he's actually gone top to try and get a rotation going. It's working out so far. The slow coming out, but no. Bloodseeker's fast enough. Who on the enemy team is low enough to give him that speed? Nobody. Runes have come out. I think maybe Brood is just going to stay top now and sack the mid lane. He has got webs there, but maybe he's just a little bit too cautious, concerned about this Timbersaur. Especially with the Twisted Chakram now being an option of a facet. He does just have a lot of extra
Radiant
damage, wave clear. Spiders don't last long, and you sort of just feed a bit of gold to the enemy team. Now this Earthshaker is struggle town because he went bottom against... And he's only got a magic stick. He doesn't have a magic wand. He's also playing what looks like... he's playing a little bit of a classic Earthshaker instead of going for this Aftershock Fissure sort of situation, mana boots, which is sort of the meta at the moment with an Earthshaker.
Radiant are scanning.
Camsy finding himself level 4. Catapult wave huge. Now, this PA is feeling very, very good because he's happy. He's thinking he's probably won this lane, and I would have to agree. James gets a nice spell usage off, but no, the Undying happily dives under the tower, gets himself a nice kill. Sorry, bring those net worth back up. Yes, there it is. Undying happy just underneath the gold of his Phantom Assassin, but Phantom Assassin on top of the gold at the moment. Earthshaker is now silenced. PA waits, dives at the right time. Another thing is he's very low on mana because he has had intelligence stolen. 6 in total, thanks to the kills happening in this bottom lane. Timbersaur is feeling good. However, there's a dive coming top and he's going to TP. He should cancel the TP now. And he has. He's going to stay mid. Minor League Gaming respecting the TP coming out from this Timbersaur. And just backing off. Should potentially send some heroes bottom to deal with the PA. Because the one thing PA wants to do right now is just sit here uncontested until he gets a Battle Fury. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the one thing that Team Flash Rocket does not want. Anarchist, he's sitting here very happy, pulling for his carry, getting some intelligence. He's feeling good.
tranquilly.
I'm so upset. I'm pretty sure he was James Torrens as well as the artist on Spotify. But I would have loved to shout out his music properly if it was still there. Check the description. Anyone that is interested, check the description of this video after. I'll do a little bit of research after the game and drop any links that I can find. Maybe even just a YouTube link to any music. Now he does have a rupture here. He hasn't wanting to use it yet because there is no stun available, and I think that's as good. He's just going to trade some hits, and the tombstone goes down, and they just run. This is really well played. Vale and James having a really nice lane top, despite it being a difficult one with a core undying. Never easy playing against this man. Happy days, happy days. Timbersaur, happy days. He's mid lane, he's feeling good, he's feeling fun. Don't slap the crew. This is Virtual Sports League. He's actually feeling threatened enough to run away. Bottom lane, I knew it. Kamsy's happily feeding away more kills. He has got to earn, so he's got enough damage. However, these two heroes rotating bottom for this PA, they get a lot of TPs, and the global silence is used to ensure that this doesn't happen. A very good Aether Remnant coming out, and he's actually managed to dodge it. No, there's no stun for this PA. That would have worked out so well if they were able to get this, but the Bloodseeker's going to just chase down this Bloodseeker and then find himself another one. So he's probably going to get 2 kills on the support. His speed just allows him to maneuver these spells very nicely. But the spells have just keep on coming out. These Aether Remnants, these damage, this is great. However, no, Bloodseeker find himself another kill. Happy days. I'm sorry I keep pressing V to switch. Yeah, I'm going to have to change that key. That's a really happy days result there for the team Flesh Rocket. Bloodseeker there, you can see he's doing 1400 damage, happy days, but it's also this is what you want to look at. This XP that they've just gained is incredible. The gold obviously helps as well, especially nice little 641 for a Bloodseeker looking for Radiance against the Brood of PA. I guess that's not a bad option, but yes, Bloodseeker, happy days. Really nice rotation for him, even if they didn't get the PA, which was very, very close. If only this fissure wasn't used, it might have even been a mana situation. I'm not sure. Wish I could recap those fights. In the meantime, though, Brood did just take the tower. Absolutely just demolished this tower. Gone. Against the Brood, all the more reason to play the current meta. Maybe Fonzie just hasn't played Earthshaker using the current meta at the moment. It's a very fun, very long range, very annoying build.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Lion's looking for a blink. Phoenix has got an egg. Bloodseeker does have a rupture.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Brood Mother is coming down. They know the global silence is, or they think it's down, but it's up. So this is going to be a little bit dangerous, especially a Phoenix. He's probably wanting to buy a Yule Scepter. He's got a Greaves queued up. Yeah, I think Yule Scepter is the item that Phoenix wants in every single way. This Undying is deep. The urn is on him. However, James is taking a lot of damage. Kamzy, he should just drop his... Yep. He's using the egg now. Too afraid to hit it. The rupture comes out onto the silencer. Very good target, making him use it on essentially nothing. So now it's a 1-for-1. Both position 4 and a position 5 are dead. Bloodseeker, the Earthshaker drops an Echo Slam onto this Undying, and the Timbersaur has come through with a lot of pure damage, which just feels very good against an Undying. They're continuing to chase. They have vision on him thanks to the Bloodseeker. If he loses any more health, it'll feel good. This fissure would have been up already, stopping this man from getting away if he was playing the current better. That's okay. He's there now, and he's managed to find him. He's now low enough that they will always have vision on him. And yes! The Bloodseeker getting himself another kill here. He is now on 4-0. Vale Valet. Playing very, very well. Rupture was used. Supernova was used. Echo Slam was used. Flesh Golem was used. And Global Silence was used. Thank you, Dota Recap, for at least giving me the ultimates used. But these swings have just gone in the direction of Team Flash Rocket again. Another 1300 XP for them and another 1100 gold. Feels really good.
Dire's
James
top tower
Ryan,
is
go
under attack.
TFR. Jerome Ryan, welcome.
Dire's top tower has
Jerome
fallen.
Ryan is absolutely a friend of VSL. He actually played in the original Season 1. So let's this is royalty that you're looking at right now in the chat. Welcome King Ryan. Welcome. OG player.
Dire's
Keep in mind that
top tower is
Kamsi,
under
James,
attack.
and Timbersaw were also players in the original Season 1 and Season 2, Season 3 of Virtual Sports League.
Dire's
So
bottom
there's a lot of
tower
loyalty
is under
currently
attack.
playing. And if I had to choose, I would want them to win this just because of that reason. But MLG are just playing... After that game 1, they're playing well. Vale coming back. Really playing well. I think he's found himself his sacred relic. Happy days. Do you know who's going to be happy days? This Phantom Assassin, who's already got a Battle Fury. I didn't see what that time was on that item, but it's looking very good.
Radiant's middle tower
King
is under
Ryan is
attack.
just dropping crowns in the chat as he
Radiant
deserves to.
structures are fortified.
Pick it back up, King. Pick it back up.
Dire's
Mid lane,
bottom
mid lane.
tower is under attack.
Fonzie putting damage
Radiant's
down.
middle tower is
Iceman,
under
cool
attack.
as ever. Loving them goth girls, but yeah, now they're just going to back up, it seems. Lion throwing out a stun just to make sure that there's nobody going to chase. Phantom Assassin even TP'd in for this one, which I don't mind at all. Yes, bottom lane was free and happy and feeling good. And he could see a bunch of players, and maybe it was the wrong call, but he thought there was going to be a fight there. There's nothing wrong with a carry coming into a fight where he thinks he can find himself a nice little kill. I'm not sure. I didn't see what happened there, but it looks like... I know what happened. This is an Orchid of Malevolence getting thrown onto a Phoenix without a Yule Scepter, and he's not going to have one for a while either. Broodmother picking himself up. Really nice kill there, or did it go to... No, it went to Slap. Don't brand Broodmother. He warned them. The man has it in his name, says Slap. Don't ban him. They didn't heed the warning, and now Bloodseeker's going to go down. I think that's a good kill. I really do, but he's already got the Sacred Relic. He's got the cheaper item of the Radiance, and of course, any kill slows the carry down. But they get a bottom tower. They're not doing nothing in the meantime. It did give them a lot of XP because that was probably a streak kill. No, it was the 4. Who did it go to? Went to the position 4, which is a bit of a shame. PA was real close there. I think they definitely could have orchestrated that to give the kill. Season 5. Season 5 is currently what we're in at Virtual Sports League. Still very much early days, but seasons, you know, they go for 5-ish weeks.
Radiant's bottom tower is
And from
under
season
attack.
3 to season 4, there was a 15-month break, I think. I'd moved to Darwin and found myself a different job, so managing it was very difficult. But what I also did in that 15-month, I designed a bot, which just allows me to have a database and a lot of commands, and I don't need to track as many things now. I can update scores onto the database, and happy days. It's much more easier for me to do it this way than it was previously running it off of spreadsheets. Happy days, happy days. This is a very nice close game, very nicely
Radiant
paced.
are
And the
scanning.
Radiance has actually come out. And he's looking for a Mantis-style neck. So he's really looking to be this annoying hero that's just going to run heroes down. Maybe he should get an MKB. And I'm sure that he will. But I just feel like... I guess he wants it for the global. And he's finding himself a hero now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But he had forgotten about rule number 1 when
Radiant's
playing.
middle tower is under attack.
He better. I think this. Yeah, there's a global silence that can come out. He should use it real quick, and he's finally done it. and there's a good bit of combos coming out. He was a bit slow, and there's a lot of damage. He manages to get the egg off. The egg is successful, and now Timbersaw is here as well, and so is a Lion's Finger, because the silence is over. A 3-0, in which looked like was going to be a little bit of a rough fight. I think that they should have just dropped Global to kill this Phoenix, because getting that egg off won them the fight. Simple as that. Maybe the Silencer was trying to save it for this Broodmother's Orchid to come off instead, but Broodmother was just that little bit far off, slapped a little bit too far behind compared to this. Fantastic. Compared to this Timbersaw, which has got a blink, he was right in there. Shaker used Echo at some stage. I didn't see where, but he just...
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, I'm not sure where.
Radiant's top tower is under
Are there any
attack.
stacks or anything? There were stacks. That
Dire's
wasn't
bottom
what?
tower
Okay.
is under attack.
I haven't checked on the items in a while, so we have
Dire's
2
bottom
blinks
tower
for the
has
team
fallen.
of Team Flesh Rocket.
Radiant's top tower is
Phantom
under
Assassin
attack.
has recently finished a Desolator as well.
Radiant are scanning.
Glimmer Cape for the Silencer. Orchid. Iceman has got himself a Halberd. He likes these sort of utility cores, doesn't he? Other than that, nothing really to mention. A blink is on the career, however, for the Lion, so that's going to be very, very helpful soon. Imagine getting to go on a Silencer before he presses any buttons. That feels good. I like the sound of that. Undying. He's dropping a tomb, but he's also dropping in health very, very rapidly. He now dies, and the Iceman is gone. Kamzy getting killed on the background, feeding a very, very hungry caterpillar in this Psyshock PA, but he's been ruptured, and the Timbersaw is right there, and he's next to a lot of trees, and he gets absolutely blown up. Sorry. PA's gone down, no BKB. Now comes the Earthshaker, getting the kill. Fantastic. The draft really starting to come together for the team of Flesh Rockets. The Glimmer Cape very well used there. Glimmer Cape TP. And Brood does just seem a little bit scared to join these fights at the moment because of this Earthshaker. Now, he's Undying. Undying's got a pipe, so already there's a lot of damage reduction there. And he's going to find himself a Shroud for the hero himself. And then he's going to get a BKB. Okay, so Brood will eventually hit hard by himself anyway. He looks like he's going to sort of build, ignoring the spiders, and just use these boys, the spiderlings, to help him farm. Which someone with the name of Don't Ban Broodmother, that's just what you'd expect. Jerome Ride with an egg. Kakadu. Kakadu indeed, my friend. Kakadu indeed.
This should make my life easier.
And here we are, Vale. Team Flesh Rocket. Kamzy looking to take this Tormentor. He's healing himself. He's got a wand if he needs it. And he actually gets fed the Healing Lotus from his team. And then Lion drops him another one. Happy days for Kamzy. He's just got mana boots. I think he maybe hasn't played Phoenix in a while and doesn't realize that Phoenix actually doesn't use too much mana. But this could just be a mana boots for the team. Could have been something that maybe Lena's asked for. Even a Bloodseeker who uses more than he thinks. He's sitting here nice and full, especially with the Lion on his team. Happy days. Kamzy, what has he got coming? He's got something coming on the career. No, he doesn't. Career's just heading back. Earthshaker's gone in.
Dire's middle tower
He's now got
is
himself a
under
Kaya
attack.
as well. Wonder if he's going to get a BKB next. Because the person who is going to get a BKB next
Dire's
is
bottom
not Phantom
tower is under
Assassin.
attack.
Psyshock. My team hates me. And they might if you don't get a BKB, my friend. But he doesn't believe he needs one. And he won last game very convincingly with an Ursa. So I guess it's a similar style. Jump in, kill, jump out. But we shall see. Senjin Yash is obviously fantastic against the Rupture, but there's a lot of heroes that could go in and force this Rupture. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. Status resistance for the Rupture. Status resistance is not as long as it used to be. So we're back. We're back here with Fonzie. What's happening now? What's happening now?
Invisibility.
Team Flash Rocket. Wanting to just secure their position at number 4 in the ladder.
Yes.
Minor League Gaming wanting to do the same. If Minor League Gaming win this game, there is a potential for the bad guys to actually get into the finals and kick out Minor League. Sorry. If Team Flash Rocket win this game, there's a potential for them for 5th to actually overtake 4th, which is Minor League Gaming right now. I wonder what it looks like if I just copy and paste my... Bad? Is that the answer? Aha. Cap limit. What is this happening here? Broodmother? Ooh, a Lotus Orb on Timbersaw. Really, really nice item for him. Something else he should look at maybe is the Shivas, but potentially he's going for Ags. He just wants a little bit more damage. While there's not much going on, I'll give you another look at those items. Sweet Dazzler. He's feeling good about his team minor league game, and they're going to lock it down, he says. This is a very even game. I do think it's favoring Team Flash Rocket at the moment, just based on draw. 2 counters for their hero, which really needs to start showing up. There's a few counters for the PA as well. A few annoying things. Don't know about counter, per se.
Radiant's middle
But
tower
they
is under
definitely
attack.
have things to deal. Like this Global Silence. If they get a few fights well within this Global Silence, which they can see now. They can now see. They could have just Global Silenced and killed this Bloodseeker. I really do believe that. However, the Undying has gone down. Global Silence has been dropped. Earthshaker is taking a lot of damage, but he's TPing out. He's actually going to be able to get out alive. A beautiful egg onto the high ground for Kamzy on the Phoenix. Ends up taking a lot of this fight by storm. Broodmother is now stunned. PA didn't even want to touch this fight. He saw the egg, just like I did, and recognized its relevance, its seriousness, its positioning. Kamzy. For those of you that don't know, Kamzy is a very intelligent man. While he's not the most... I think this is maybe his 2nd game of Dota 2 in his entire life. And you can already tell how good of a handle he has on it. He's obviously played more than two games. Kamzy is absolutely a very intelligent man. So that kind of edge you can just see coming out here. However, the position for Reaver, really well played there. Pumping out a lot of damage. Almost securing the kill on this... Kamzy, yes, and now allowing for his PA to throw a dagger, really long range, getting the kill. He may be intelligent, but he is generous. He loves feeding the enemy team. They're continuing to chase this lion, and I think PA should too. Once he gets vision, he is going to jump, I believe. He's been glimmered, which is even better, but instead he turns around onto this Bloodseeker. He finally gets the crit that he was looking for, but now he's been ruptured. PA moves away, gets himself inside some trees, not where he wants to be, but there is no mana coming out on this Timbersaw. Instead, the rupture is now gone because of this Senjin Yasha. Turns around into the Timbersaw, manages to pump out a lot of damage and almost get a kill. The Blink Dagger is the only thing that saves this Timbersaw. So it ends up being a 2 for none in a fight that looked much more dangerous, and there was so much more that went on there. There was 8,000 damage actually pumped out. 10,000 from the enemy team, but nobody died on the side of Minor League Gaming. Really good fight for them. 3k experience with 1,800 gold going to their side. Bloodseeker managing to get out. PA managing to live with getting a lot of damage. Getting himself 2 kills as well. Let's have a look and see. He's 5-2 now. Lena's 7-0. Almost identical to last game, how the Dazzle was playing at 28 minutes. Yes, the game had actually lasted. As Sweet Dazzler points out, nobody's getting the 28-minute this time. This Roshan is a Roshan because this is the only safe thing that they can get. Going in yet again, Reaver, causing so much havoc. Look at all of these remnants. Is that what they're called? Aether remnants getting laid around. Is that a shard? What is this? What is this? Creates additional, which rotates around the team. He's got that anyway, but that's not what it is. Is it a... It's Call of the Void. It's this facet. It's this support facet. I love this. Iceman's sidekick. Very good sidekick because he is cool as ever. So Reaver coming in, doing a lot in these team fights. Just initiating, getting
Dire's
vision,
middle tower
causing
is under
havoc.
attack.
Being incredibly difficult to catch. I really like the support that he's doing. He's throwing out Spirit Vessel as well.
Dire's middle tower has
600 damage.
Radiant's
It's
top
not
tower
a
is
lot,
under
but
attack.
again, vision, lockdown, team fight. He's supplying a lot. Now they have got a mid tower because PA is sitting here with an Aegis of the Immortal. Whereas that status resistance
Radiant's top
15%.
tower is under attack.
Top lane, they're all TPing dramatically. Bloodseeker finding himself some nice wisdom. They've left this PA bottom by himself. He does have a BKB now. Is this a 9-second BKB? Yes. Yep, he's recently got this. He's looking for a Basher next. And this PA is going to be very, very difficult to handle. Now that PA has this BKB, it's almost like the rest of the team fight doesn't matter as much. You know, this Earthshaker can die. This Timbersaw, this Lion, they can all die. Obviously, Camsy, if he's playing as clever as I think he will, and he really is playing as clever as I think he will, he's got himself a Yule Scepter. Phantom Assassin pausing reason. Now this spider, he's glowing. I'm nervous putting it into human mode because I don't know how to get back out of it now. Let's get rid of a few of these tabs. Mode in. Oops. Oops, no time to find that out. They're ready to go again. Anything from my end? No. I'm sitting here with a very nice ping, so nothing from this end. And the global has been dropped to try and get this brood out of here. He ends up turning around, which is probably the wrong call. Lion has found himself a Ghost Scepter. PA is in. He's been ruptured, but he does have a BKB still, and he's also got an Aegis. He believes his team can get here in time. And maybe they can, but yeah, it's a really, really nice egg. Just using this to just deter the enemy team from showing up. Maybe they weren't ready to go. Maybe PA shouldn't have joined this fight, but I think he was feeling as confident as I was talking about him. Just saying how much damage he can pump out now, how good this is. But it's just not that great against he can't 5v1. Especially since this Ghost Scepter came out. Otherwise, Lion would have definitely died. And now they're going to find themselves another one on the Anarchist. I don't know how they got vision there, but they did.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
In the meantime, Iceman is just doing a lot. In fact, he's found himself a Bloodseeker. Thankfully, the Lotus Orb has actually dispelled that Spirit Vessel. Otherwise, he would have definitely ticked down. However, what's happening? Why is he... So, okay, he's up. He's up. Instead, he's finding himself a Phoenix. Almost. I think he'll still get him. He's got an Aether Remnant. I haven't seen him miss one yet. He's missed this one, though. I'm giving him bad luck. I'm absolutely jinxing this man. Is he going to go for getting out, or is he going to go for the kill? Looks like he's trying to escape. The Earthshaker has other ideas. Kamzy. Looking low. Undying. Finding himself in the thick of it now. Shard coming out onto this Bloodseeker. It's not Shard anymore. It is a... I'm not sure. Ah, it's the Arterial Spray. What's his shard? Passive turns all Bloodseekers overheal from abilities damage barrier. Oh, cool. I don't mind that. I definitely need to try that out to understand it completely. Buyback status, very helpful. PA is still sitting on top of the net worth. Come on, boys, says Magufo00. At a 7, and he's the magnificent Agent 007. He's believing in his team. What have they found here? Cheeky Blood Seeker. Doesn't have a TP. He's got a BKB. He just has to hope this PA doesn't find any crits. And now PA's just getting a little bit nervous. However, the BKB is down, and he's going to commit. Bang. Reaver ends up getting the kill. It's a nice little dominating streak, but the Bloodseeker is gone. Timbersaw jumps in. He's pumping out a bunch of damage, but the Greaves and the Pipe have come through, mitigating a lot of that. Kamsi has used his egg, but in fact, PA is sitting there with a bunch of attack speed. Happily kills this egg. Can he get himself out? He's looking for somewhere to jump. He could just jump on a lion and get the kill. Instead, he wants to live. He's thinking that the Bloodseeker will finish the lion off. No. The Ghost Scepter working to his advantage yet again. Earthshaker now going down. This is a 3 for 0. Minor League Gaming taking a very, very convincing fight. And this was all from the back of this Bloodseeker in no man's land. And where do they go? Which direction do you think they went? Into the jungle to farm? Or are they now knocking on the door of this tier 3 top? It's taking damage. Undying's popping his ult very early because he just wants this damage. He wants this strength. Timbersaw trying to throw out some chakrams. Twisted chakram. Chakram. Trying to deter. It just doesn't look like it's happening. The Guardian Greaves is supplying just this little passive health regeneration, which is just doing God's work. Kamsi comes through with a very nice dive. PA, no BKB. The heroes are up. Maybe they should have got out of dodge. They definitely should have got out of dodge because they have just lost 2. Undying's managed to find his way out, but Reaver causing havoc yet again. Jumping in. Is he able to get his W off? Yes, he is not. He had time, but he didn't want to use it. Dual Scepter coming through. W is... He's dead. Use that. W. Interesting. Thought he might have got out there, but no. He wasted a little bit of time. But ultimately, the turnaround fight there was no good. Ooh. It is good to see these fights going backwards, forwards. Backwards, forwards. Not real words. Backwards and forwards is what I should have said. But the swing going back in the direction of Team Flesh Rocket. Check with an Ags now. Moving around a lot. Now, yep, he's building BKB. He's tired of the magic damage that they're pumping out. Or maybe just all of these silences. Even though they don't have much lockdown, or I should say reliable lockdown, Reaver, the Iceman's sidekick, has been doing a very good job. I think I'm just impressed. This is a hero that presses a lot of buttons and requires a bit of skill. Especially in a position 4. Valet. They know he's there. And they really know he's there now. The initiation coming out from my boy on Reaver. PA uses these BKBs, trying to hit this. Oh, he can't get enough kills. Yes, I mean hits. Reaver finally gets him again. Bloodseeker. Am I watching deja vu here? Bloodseeker in a really dangerous position.
Under attack.
His team couldn't be further away. There's 3 heroes. He was the only hero in the top left of the map. Bottom left, sorry. Psyshock now has a basher. And he's just going to look to upgrade that to an Abyssal Blade. He doesn't want to F around selling boots or anything just yet. Bloodseeker very close to an Eagle Song. Unfortunately, I think this should be a basher. He's already got evasion with this radiance.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
And I just don't think that it's that big of a deal. Whereas if this was a basher MKB, he could properly trade with this Phantom Assassin. But right now, I think Phantom Assassin is going to start winning a lot more trade. He's going for Ags. He's not going for an MKB. So I guess this might actually work out. He doesn't have Shard on the Undying. He maybe could have saved himself a little bit longer there, allowing his team to show up. But his team showed up now anyway. Phantom Assassin BKB is now off cooldown, and he's starting to use it because he wants to get this Earthshaker the F out of here.
To go.
And now it is Timsaw getting ran down. He's finally got a spell off with the timely bash coming out from the Phantom Assassin. Allows them to get this kill really nice. The bash was so nice that it came just before a global silence, which also would have been a good call. But he'd already got the spell off. It wouldn't have interrupted the Timsaw getting away with that Timber Chain. I think Blink Dagger was then up. He might have been able to escape. So the bash was definitely what got him out. Global silence helped them keep him there. But yeah, the PA is hitting hard. There's no doubt about it. That is only the second death for Lenas. What a game. This Timsaw really is his hero. Phantom Assassin 9 and 4. He's got an Ags. What does this Ag Interceptor do? Silence. Okay, so even more silence. We've got an Orchid. We've got a Silencer. We've got a Global Silence.
Radiant's middle
And now
tower
we've
is
got
under
a
attack.
Resonant Pulse Silence. And they are in Roshan. And they know this two ways. PA says, I don't care. I'm going to keep going. Does look like he's got nice vision up here. If we want to look at what it seems like from PA, this is what it looks like. Very nice vision. And this is what it looks like in the enemy team. Very, very scary out there. So let's just pull it back to having both teams' vision, because this is what we get. We get these kind of cheats. Roshan going down. Happy days. PA dropping some items. Obviously wants this Aegis finally sorted out. Life of Wizardry now on the ground. I think he's got his career coming now to sort this out. Yes, he does. For now, he's asked his teammate to just pick that one up. You can definitely carry it for him. No. Career's close enough. Because they moved the item, the Career was unable to pick it up. Finally sorted. Happy days. Butterfly has now come out from this Bloodseeker. So he's sitting here with a lot of evasion. How can I look at that? 35 evasion. There it is. 45 evasion altogether. Fire started. The man is able to get out happily, cleanly. The Scepter's been used. The Lion has actually been caught here. He doesn't have a BKB. He may have a Ghost Scepter, but it's not going to help too much. A really nice choice to throw the Lotus Orb on him. But in the back line, Silencer has now been killed. He gets his Global Silence off in time, but the Bloodseeker has dealt the damage that needed to be done. The Butterfly absolutely powering through. Paper. Silencer, absolute paper. How many defensive items? He's got 2 defensive items as well. Then he's looking at an Ags because they want more silence. You see, silence is the answer. If first you don't succeed. See what I did there? I was quiet, representing silence.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Lincoln's out on the Broodmother, which I think is a good call, even just to throw it on the PA, because however, the Rupture, he didn't know. Lincoln's was used. Earthshaker, Ecoslam used. And the backline, the Bloodseeker was getting gone on. Brutus managed to get his BKB off. He's feeling good. PA has now lost his Aegis because he lost that soon. The BKB has come out. However, he's feeling like he doesn't want to go any deeper into the abyss that is the enemy team. He's managed to get onto the high ground thanks to his Silencer. Kamsi has used Egg. So it seems like Team Flash Rocket are out of resources. E-Blade going nicely onto this Team Flash Rocket. Anybody gonna dive? No. Undying, dropping a tombstone onto the high ground. They're now hitting that one there. It is supplying a lot of vision though in the back line. Earthshaker tried to go in. EA killing the Earthshaker. Now the Lion has gone down as well. It's a 2 for 0 so far. 1 if you count the Aegis. They're on the high ground. They are poking. They are prodding. Now, Bloodseeker, he has got his BKB. He was able to deal a bunch of damage, but he doesn't have an MKB. Couldn't get out. So thankfully, he's still alive. Kamsi has his Yule Scepter. Used it. Team Flash Rocket finally killed the Silencer yet again. Now the what's his name? He's gone down. But no, the PA has now gone down as well. This is 2 for 3. And they are now getting out of there. And MLG are getting out of dodge. They do not want to be here any longer. Undying able to TP out, but they can see this Broodmother. Thirst is able to make that happen, and now the Broodmother goes down. What a long fight. The only reason that went pretty well for the team of Minor League Gaming is there was 3 buybacks used, I think. One on Kamzy on his Phoenix. One on our boy Earthshaker. Here's that fight recap.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Here is that fight recap now. PA pumping out 6,800 damage. Very nice. Look at these scores, even on both sides. More damage coming out actually from the team of Team Flash Rocket. I mean, that's probably because there was just more lives to kill. More heroes died as well, actually, because there was a few buybacks, similar. Rupture was used twice.
Radiant's bottom tower
Supernova used, happy days. Lots of damage coming out from the Earthshaker. Bloodseeker, what has he got now? Refresher. How does he have?
Yes. Hells yes.
Two charges, 25. That's what it is. He really just wants 2 BKBs potentially. Which I think is reasonable. Void Spirit's just doing that much. Lotus Orb coming out. Look at these items actually while we wait. 2 Lotus Orbs on the team of Team Flash Rocket. They're using them on each other as well. It's really good to see. Now I think there might be a fight coming up. Let me just pull that one there down. They know he's there. They're trying to find him. The Glimmer Cape is absolute great there. They did manage to spot him, and they're going to continue chasing. The Earthshaker misses him on the fissure. Instead, the PA turning around, going onto this Timbersaw immediately, but Timbersaw managing to get his ability off and just living through all of this damage. Reactive armor keeping him alive. Earthshaker going in and getting an Echo Slam on 4 heroes, getting them all killed. And now Kamzy with the sun. The Supernova coming out and making this a 3-0. Undying making his way out. And this just goes back to the fact I think Brood is just too scared to enter. Iceman, I think, also died there. Oh my goodness, I apologize. I think he also died there. Let's get that up. Recap. Huge fight going towards the team of Team Flash Rocket. And I think they're just going to start going down that middle lane now. The Echo Slam was absolutely huge. Bloodseeker pumping out 6,300 damage though. Very, very impressive. It's not over. It is definitely, for the first time, I can convincingly say it is favoring Team Flash Rocket. This isn't early game anymore. There is no more comeback after this. If you start getting ahead, you will probably stay ahead. Undying, wanting to get his tombstone down. He can potentially just buy a shard and keep himself alive. No time. Broodmother on the backline trying to find this Earthshaker. He's doing a good job of keeping him still. But this Bloodseeker in the meantime is able to just come through without any of this reliable lockdown. He's just feeling very safe to get whatever he wants. This is the first time the barracks are actually coming down. They're going to back up. They're going to respect the Phantom Assassin. Why take a risk seems to be the call.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
The net worth on Bloodseeker really starting to climb there, especially or on this Timbersaw. Reactive armor. Just that shard, or is it the Ags? The Aghanim Scepter. Really good call. Kept him alive there. Just this fight here. PA going on him. Really keeping him alive. Maybe he needs some type of break. And he has. He has got break, which is probably why he felt comfortable using this. Phantom Assassin finally queuing up this MKB, which I've been talking about. Bloodseeker maybe queuing up a Basher? Not sure. Refresher orb looking like it's going to come out for the...
Radiant are scanning.
Yes, definitely a refresher orb coming out for the Earth Shaker. Oh, let's look at our neutral items. Parrot Cloak really good. Parrot Cloak fantastic. Outward Staff on a Bloodseeker. Ooh. Smoke coming out. Are they able to find anything? Okay, seems like they're just gonna back off. Really did. They really did just keep chasing this Brood. This is a very, very close match in Virtual Sports League. Game 2. Echo Shaker. Oh, shut up, Raymond Ali. That's it. Banned. What can I do? How can I punish you? Put user in timeout. No, I am a fool. I deserve that. How does moderator? That'll show you. Oh. Who's winning? Now this is a Roshan time. Unlike the previous two, they are ready to go. They are feeling confident and they have gone in. Broodmother absolutely staying alive. Phantom Assassin trying to kill this Lion. Used the dagger really well, but it was just a little bit poor on the timing for him. Maybe they're able to get out. I don't think that they can. However, Bloodseeker has essentially 0 mana. He's finally found some. Are they able to get vision of the PA? Yes, they are. PA is in a lot of trouble now. He can turn and fight. No, he can't. There is a buyback to come out. Campsy has used his sun. Now the Earthshaker finds another stun onto this Undying who will be coming alive soon. No, he won't. No buyback either. Is this the end of the game? Reaver, the Iceman Psychic, doing as much as he can to delay. But he doesn't have that much. PA recognizing the fact that this is probably going to be the end of the game if he doesn't buy back. Buys back, gets a nice little stifling dagger, hitting this Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker feeling threatened enough to get a BKB off. And now the game continues. Happy, happy days. Bloodseeker pumping out so much damage yet again. Phantom Assassin unable to get it. Hold on, MLG, says the sweet Dazzler in the sweetest way possible. Earthshaker, oh sorry, I meant Roshan has now gone bottom. And Team Flesh Rocket look like they're going to hold this one here. TFR game 2. Let us see. I can do polls. Holy, this is sick. You don't even have to use it, guys. I'm just happy that exists now. %100% of the voters so far of yes. We've got 100% of voters saying no now. It's a 50-50. 2 votes. A strong 2 votes. Phantom Assassin. My team hates me. Don't think that's true, my friend. You've been playing very, very well. I do think he really wants this MKB before they even have another fight. I'm assuming, yep, Aegis is on that Bloodseeker. What we do want to look at right now, do we actually, yeah, we are privy to that. All of these gold bars represent buybacks. Two heroes on the team of MLG have their buybacks. I can also press I. And that'll be even clearer. Graphs. Items. Cool. I just allows me to sort stats. Yep, okay. sort stats. It goes by team. Cool. It's been a while since I've used that. MOG all the way. Sweet Dazzler will not give up. Yes. 75% of voters are saying yes, though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Halberd coming out. Slow siege. A real slow siege. Certainly speeding up now with this heavily
Radiant's top
farmed
tower has
Bloodseeker
fallen.
sitting on 37k. Ags in backpack.
Radiant's top
Everything
barracks
essentially
has
maxed out here. 6 slotted. He's going to continue to just chip away at these buildings. Despite the halberd, despite the damage. Oh no, Reaver. Iceman's sidekick. What's he going to do? Does Iceman have shard yet? No, he doesn't. I think he's just saving for his buyback. That's exactly what he's doing. PA, is he hitting? Is this a fight? Is this a hit? What is happening? Earthshaker finally uses the Echo Slam. Bloodseeker's still alive. PA used his BKB, able to walk away. Timbersaw chasing deep into the enemy base. They're just going to go back and hit these towers. The tower has not died yet. The melee barracks is still alive. All of the spells that they're sort of scared of have been used. Echo Shaker, I say again. Does he have... He's also used Refresher Orb. So no kills happened. Very nice hold coming out from MLG. Staying spread out enough. Using spells to sort of invoke reactions from the team of Team Flash Rocket. But now they're going to go back in. The creeps are here. They're going to finish this barracks and they're just going to walk away. Kempsy's supplying some heals in the back line with a nice, beautiful sunray. Warm to your teammates. Much too hot for the enemies. So now they are going to find themselves heading bottom. Something classic that... and I think this may be the right call here. People often TP back to the bottom lane if they want to push... You know, if they want to push the bottom tower, they think they have to have the bottom lane in. But there's 2 lanes of creeps which we're going to get rid of this backdoor protection because it's not on right now. It's going to come back on soon, but if Team Flash Rocket were here guarding these heroes, it would have been happy days. Hopefully not. We need this, boys. Come on. MC Gufo 00. Really wanting this one for the MLG. Wanting to ensure that they will make finals. It will essentially guarantee them. I'm not sure how drafting disasters and the bad guys are going, but the bad guys can absolutely win. Average MMR of this game is around... it varies because Kamsey is quite low. I think Kamsey has an MMR of 1200. James has an MMR of about 1200. Whereas Varley, I think he sits at about 3700, nearly 4k. But yeah, the average is almost certainly somewhere between 2.5 to 3.5. Bloodseeker. Finally, the Aegis is down. They don't have many spells. All teams have their ultimates up. Refresher Orbs are the only things really on cooldown. 24 seconds. I'm watching Earthshaker. He puts a nice little fidget down to try and separate the fight. Keep his teammate alive. But there is a BKB. There is a Refresher. I don't think they have to be too scared. And they seem to agree. 4 heroes now have buyback on each team though. PA. No, anytime soon. Bloodseeker finally pops his BKB. The egg coming out now. Global Silence has also come out. What is getting chased in the background is the PA. He's sort of getting kited away, but that's okay. As long as he's alive, he doesn't really mind. 2 ruptures coming out, making these people stay the fuck still. Finally, the PA goes in, uses his BKB. Didn't get the result that he wanted, but again, he is still alive. The towers may be taking damage, but they could deal with mega creeps. It's not that big a deal. It hurts, but it's not as bad as losing the game. Continuing going in, and now the Timbersaw has gone down. PA finding the right opportunity to get the damage off. Very, very nice. And now that the Earthshaker and the Timbersaw have gone down from a very good hold from the team of MLG, Team Flash Rocket back off. My team hates me. It's just not true, Psyshock. You are continuing to play well. You're continuing to survive in a game where the enemy team is hunting for you. They know you are a win condition. And then Reaver, Iceman's sidekick, doing so much in these fights. So many stuns, so much nonsense coming out to cause issues here. And of course, the Iceman. What happened? What happened? I was just complimenting. I was just complimenting this Phantom Assassin. He's disconnected. There was a bit of lag there potentially.
I'm seeing red. And it's amazing! And it's amazing!
Oh my. I didn't say. I would have. It seems like there was a crash. Oh Lord, indeed. I'm just going to mute myself for a little bit and... Okay, so he's back. Okay, now the game has continued. The only issue is that the Phantom Assassin is just so important to this team. And if he did DC, he would have died without any sort of play or anything like that. What does make me feel a little bit okay with this is PA was still very much by himself. And he was heading there for a long time. I do wish I could have seen it a little bit earlier though. Good mother, doing what he can. 60 seconds until the PA is back. Now they do have mega creeps. If they can just keep the rest of the team alive and just sort of keep the enemy out of their base for long enough, I do believe that they will be able to continue playing this game. Mega creeps is not necessarily the be all and end all. Undying does have buyback. Earthshaker Echo Slam has come out. Refresh has also been used by the Earthshaker. So this is a very good opportunity if they can get everyone out, and they have. 25 seconds, Phantom Assassin. The rest of the team is alive. Yes, they've used buybacks,
Radiant
but that
structures
doesn't
are
mean this
fortified.
isn't still a good result. Bloodseeker has also used his refresher, but now the Undying is sitting in the base. He needs to stay still, and he has. The Chakrams have come out. They're trying to kill this Undying, but it hasn't happened. 2 seconds and the PA is back alive. Broodmother is now putting damage out. The Phantom Assassin wastes no time and decides this Bloodseeker is going to be mine, but instead, Bloodseeker manages to get out. No bash or anything like that. However, now the Timbersaw has managed to find one. A lot of damage coming out regardless of his reactive armor, because the PA hit that hard. Timbersaw now goes down. Lion feeling dead, dangerous as well. Kamsey on the back line only on 100 health. They are trying to get out. And MLG has managed to hold. MLG has held their ground. A wooden PC does not deter them from playing. Sire Shock, once he came alive, started doing exactly what they needed. But what's more impressive than him doing exactly what they needed is his team doing everything that they needed up until that point. They're actually keeping this Broodmother here. PA, not scared of anything. Getting a beautiful stun. Really punishing this Earthshaker for making such a move. And now the PA continuing to charge again. Getting enough hits. Unlucky. Too much evasion coming out. Bloodseeker can't get any kill. Run. Absolutely. Now, if you understand, that takes a lot of games to get the run that long. PA needs Rapier. The call has been made, and I think this is PA's career right here. No. More silence is apparently what they need. However, Aghanim's Blessing. There is now a Nullifier, which I think is a much better choice than a Rapier. Vaughn Camacho. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain of Drafting Disasters. Vaughn, give us the scores, please. I would love to know what happened there. It will affect this result of just that little bit.
Scanning.
Also, you are a captain. You should have sent me the results anyway. So, naughty boy. Naughty boy. I'm putting you in time out, which I now know I can do.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
2-0. The bad guys did again get a loss. Drafting Disasters may be looking a bit too strong for Division 2. I don't know.
Money changes hands.
Dire's turret
Aptemka,
has been
he's
killed.
giggling. He's sleeping. Career's been killed with a swift blink. Whose career was that? Whose career was that? Wouldn't be Jan. Div 1. Drafting Disasters.
Radiant's
Maybe a new
Ancient is
Div
under
1.
attack.
I cannot stress enough that your average MMR for Div 1 is very, very range. But you can always just start pumping up those new players if you'd like. Haven't won every game in Division 2. Let's see if DD does get Vaughn on stream. It's not a bad idea. The man's bored. And me as well, thanks. Then I'll lose 2 viewers. Oh, missed a little bit of a fight. Lion does go down because this Nullifier is doing its job. PA is now going in again. He hasn't used his BKB yet. He hasn't got the need. He's currently got one. Oh, no. PA, he didn't feel like he needed to. He's got his refresher orb out. He's about to pop a BKB, I assume. No. Yes. No. Is he going to go down? No. The evasion is keeping him alive for so very long. He's finally deciding to turn around and fight. He's taken out the Bloodseeker. However, he dies himself. He has got a buyback and he's going to use it. They all back away from the Sunray that is Phoenix. Kamsi trying to escape, but no, the Yule Scepter coming through, and now he has managed to fight.
Radiant's Ancient is under
Vaughn sending me a
attack.
picture, which is probably a screenshot of the wins that he's just gone through. MLG continuing to hold. PA throwing out some daggers. I'm dying.
Yes.
They're continuing to hold. Pull up some items. Let's see what's going on in this 65-minute game. Now, what should be happening is they should be sending someone out to get the 60-minute items. Here is the buyback status, but I'll also pull that up anyway. Here is I. Looking very low.
Illusion.
Players from Vaughn's team wanting Vaughn on stream. Now, Vaughn is actually better than me. By quite a lot. Buyback is now up. PA. Not minding this result. PA does not mind a mega creep situation. There is a rapier going to come out eventually. I wonder what he's going to swap. I think maybe he's just going to put Satanic in for the Battle Fury. Late game is what we're looking at here. T5 items. Career on Bloodseeker. Has he actually got this MKB yet? No. Looks like he's just eating his ags. Now he has a MKB. Does he have a buyback though? No. It is on cooldown, so he's used that recently. I didn't see him use that recently, but he must have obviously used it in that recent fight. Minor League Gaming have managed to escape enough to get themselves some tier 5s. You've died and thus disgraced regalia. No, Phantom Assassin got the disgraced regalia and has been disgraced. An item which I simply do not think is worth it.
Invisibility.
A long cooldown, maybe. But you don't get another T6 or T5 item, and they are just so good. Instead, now nothing. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. And we're gonna get Vaughn. Yeah, sure, dude. Come on. Oop, 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 oop. Name your Zora. And we're gonna be joined. We're gonna be joined by Yozora in a second. Captain. Captain of drafting
Radiant
disasters.
are scanning.
When he sorts it out and reads my messages properly, so that he's in the right location. And there, he's done it.
Hello?
Hello. Hello indeed. Let me just make sure you...
You've got a mega.
We've got a mega creep situation going on. Ever heard of mega creeps? No, not in your games. Audio input capture. I don't think it's working properly.
Radiant are scanning.
No, I'll be able to stream in a second. I am just trying to make sure that you can be heard. And I don't think you
Radiant's courier has been killed.
can. He's very quiet, so you can hear him.
Hello?
Double damage.
Let's shake that.
No, it's because you're coming through. I know what the issue is. I'll sort that out in a second. While there's nothing going on, let me do that now. Move. Yes. Move. Oh, what's happening here? What? That's right, it's from my end, but you're not able to hear it. Long game indeed, King Ryan.
Yes.
Audio. Yeah, no. Discord audio. Long game indeed. And I go like this, and then I go to that, and then I go like this, and I go like that.
Oh, everyone has buyback. That's rough.
Roshan has
Rogue.
fallen to the down.
Immortality.
Here, Vaughn now.
Hello, hello, hello. I just need to catch up to the stream, I guess, because I'm just using the actual YouTube stream.
Yep, and then what I'm gonna do instead, I'm going to go like this, and go like this. Now you can see my screen as well.
Ah, easy.
No way, come back. Never say never. 24k gold means nothing at this stage of the game.
Yeah. Everyone has buybacks except Brood, which is rough. You have Aegis.
So if they're going in now. Yeah, we're on. We are so on. They can hear you.
Okay, sweet. Hello, hello, hello.
Dennis Vaughn's captain of drafting disasters. And a player that is better than me.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit enough.
Radiant's
Oh, man.
ancient is under
Matter of
attack.
perspective. Ooh, put down the banner.
Here we go. It's gone down. Echo's gone down as well. He has also used a refresher. PA on the back line is now trying to get some damage out into the sword, but it isn't happening. Iceman pulls out a Reaver, his support. He's trying to get this lion, but he hasn't been able to kill him.
Whoa. No, not the
Disconnected from
not
the game.
disconnect. Oh
These-
man.
These wooden PCs are killing me.
Who won last game? Was it Flash Rocket or?
MLG won last game as well. Oh, sorry. They
Ooh.
won last game.
Ooh. Okay. 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 And winner of this gets second, I'm assuming.
So winner of
'Cause-
it wouldn't matter. So it would. The only issue is if you guys lost today, that one of these teams could have been replaced as at fourth. So it was really just a game to keep them into the finals.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunate. Won both games.
Yes, and they were trying to. He sent me a message. They've been trying to get them as more bonus points as they could. So they
Yeah,
found
we
3.
saw that. Yeah. That was crazy. Like every time we went to like the post game, they have like this one support. There was like 19 stacks. It's like crazy. Cause like half the time we're just like, where the fuck are these guys like on
Yeah.
the map? Like they don't show for like 5 minutes,
Yep.
and it's just like, oh my god, they have like 20 stacks already.
Yep.
Good
yep.
lord.
Look, I've encouraged teams and players to farm them as much as possible. Get as many bonus points as you think your team can.
I actually don't think we've gotten any bonus points this entire season, which is interesting.
You can check.
Yeah. So far from last game, from the last time I checked the table. Yeah, we have 0 bonus points this entire time,
Nice.
but we have 7 points.
Very
Lovely.
nice. Yeah, you too bit just focusing on those wins, you know?
Honestly, I just kind of forget about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the entire team just kind of locks in a bit too hard, and like we forget about those bonus points.
Yeah. No, and so the idea of the bonus points is actually just a lot of them are just if you're doing something good anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
You know, make a creep comeback, stacking.
This is a really hard game for PA. Like she can do a lot of damage to like really win the fights, but they just lack a lot of control. They need like a hex or something. Yeah, they have a hex deployed.
Yeah. And they just don't have
No blood for you.
a lot of control from this Bloodseeker, who has just been doing so much in the fights from a very early point in the game. It doesn't like Reaver has been playing better than you think. He's their position 4. He's found himself a heck, yeah, but he hasn't had this the whole game.
I do know. I think one of their carries is like Ancient 4 or 5 or something, like something really, really high.
Yes,
I think
it's
a Valkyrie or something.
yeah, it's the carry is, I think it is Valerie, Valerie. Valerie, what's his name?
Valhi?
Val-
I don't know how to say it.
Vale.
Vale.
Vale. Yes, and it is because so Kamsey and James, I think they're both. I think one of them's a herald.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's mostly because they don't play that much ranked. But I think even if they did, they're like low archons.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just old players. They've played a lot in like the Dota 1 boys, but as far as like meta goes, they just don't play.
Oh, they don't play enough to keep up with the meta.
Yeah, or just to be consistent. So like.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess. I mean, Wahoo's also like that on the team. Like he's been playing since like Dota 1, which is crazy to think.
Yeah. Yeah. Wahoo's great as well. I've played a few games with him. He's fun to play with.
Yeah, he's our team mascot.
Yeah, he's the
He's my
mascot, man.
Yeah, he's my goat, my personal goat. I love him. Shout out Wahoo.
Shout out
Love that
Wahoo.
I think he's asleep, but shout him out.
Yes, most people would probably be asleep because they don't have wooden PCs.
That is true. That is true.
I'm surprised it is team minor league gaming twice. This is the third disconnect. This is the second big one. So like quite a long DC.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think they disconnected against us as well last week as well.
Right.
Mm.
So it looks like
Get
we know what's going to happen for Christmas.
Yeah, I might have to gift them a new modem.
Honk shoe, honk
Oh
shoe.
god, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh god, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Was this brood position 3?
I'm
it,
seeing red. And it's
It was
amazing.
this is brood mid. This is mid brood. This is don't ban brood himself on the brood.
Oh yes. I keep banning the brood. I don't want to play against brood.
No, and so like this game he's been against a Timbersaw and an Earthshaker, and he's still been helping.
Yeah. This is why you have to ban brood against them, guys. Come on. How is chat going? What is chat looking like? Damn, it's 12 a.m. for... Oh, I think that's my pause 1. Holy shit. What's up, dude? What's up, Tom? It's 10 p.m. Show, guys. Yeah, man, I'm old, okay? 10 p.m. is like old timers at that time. I could go to bed right now.
He's sitting in the... Oh, who's in New Zealand?
Oh, Atempka.
Tempka, you're in New Zealand.
Yeah. They're 2 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we're able to win our games, actually. It's because, like, we just know the future.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You've heard it
we
here
just know-
first. New Zealand, on VSL, Kiwis can tell the future. That's what the V stands for on VSL. It's actually the future. Oops, that's not the right letter. That is not the right letter. Prowling. 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 If XY dies right now, we'll report him.
Is there?
He's back. The game can continue very soon. It's all up to the players. Hello, Tepka. I will be adding New Zealand to the sign-up sheet, by the way. 0 prize pool for now. I'm getting really close, but even things like it's not really fair to ask all teams to... Never mind that. We've currently got a game. Yeah, it's actually by Bastion in the background. God, Reaver, Iceman's sidekick is also going to go by that. But they do not want to be giving up this game. The Roshan's banner is just doing so much work.
Oh my god.
Seeker has found himself an MKB. All of a sudden he's not missing hits anymore. Phantom Assassin going in instead of out. I think that was just a bit of misplay, but there was obviously a few of them to get to this stage. Undying flies back, doesn't have a tombstone, he's only going to supply some auras now. They are hitting down in this tower. They've managed to kill the... What's that called again? Banner? No, yes, the banner. But now it looks like everyone's going to die to a really well-placed Sun Ray.
They're getting 60-minute Earthshaker. They just have to,
Radiant's
honestly.
ancient is under
That
attack.
hero is so busted looking.
It does just feel so good. Glad we waited.
Oh my god.
I'm glad we waited as well.
That's a 1-1 then.
It's a 1-1. That is a draw.
You're one of the good ones.
The table doesn't change at all after this week's matches.
Oh, I love that from Team Flash Rocket.
Team
Flash
Flash-
Rocket's blasting off again.
The blasting off again, indeed. Very nice. Good patience. Happy days. Happy days. Well done. All right, so that's game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, viewers. 57 at one stage, but concurrent 15 at the moment. So thank you for joining us. Sorry for the ending being a pause and then that situation. Who's your MVP? You obviously didn't watch it that long enough, but mine was probably Reaver or PA. Yeah, enemy. Yeah.
I was watching a little bit. I think their Phoenix was really good that game.
Kamzy?
Yeah. His eggs were really well positioned. Like Fire Spirit's in the right targets. Sunray was really good at all times.
Yep.
Really well positioned. Valhe's always good. I played a couple times against him. Really painful to play against him. That man just knows how to play.
Yes. Yeah, he definitely does. And you can see he just keeps on doing a lot of good things. Even he had a little bit of a poor game last match, but I think it was a lot of the mid struggling, Lena's. He didn't have his Timbersaw pick, so they struggled a little bit. But yes, that's game 2. That is a tie, 1-1. I don't think there are any bonus points unless, what was the score at the end? 37-60? No, it was quite far off. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us, Vaughn, for that last little bit.
That's all good. Appreciate it. I'll hop into another one soon.
Yes,
Hopefully.
absolutely. I'll get you to sign a form if you want to do that, but absolutely.
Okay, of course. Of course. I don't mind.
No problem at all. You will obviously be in finals, which is coming up soon. The announcement will be finals will start.
Wait, is it finals or is it like a bracket system?
It is a bracket system, so it uses Paige McIntyre bracket system. I'll send another message to the captain's chat explaining what happens there. But you, Div 2 won't be playing another match for 3 weeks now. So just because Div 1 has one more match next week, and then I give it a 2 week break for teams that didn't know they were going to be in finals and things, and just to ensure they can show up. Because you will have to play, assuming you win, you'll have to play 3 matches on the first final week. So
Okay, yeah, all good.
yeah, so it's a bit of longer commitment.
Excited. I can't wait.
Yep. Fire up for that.
Exactly. I'm gonna lock in.
Lock in. All right. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna mute the mics now, and I'm just gonna scroll through the stats so everyone can read and pause on the stream. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Good night.
All right. Thanks for that, dude. All right. Catch ya.